Hey guys, Jessica Beck here with another useful vocabulary video for you to help you get the highest score possible on your next IELTS exam. So in the last video, I mentioned that I was teaching a student who made some requests about topics that were difficult for him to describe, and this is a very high-level student. So if he has these gaps, I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. Today we're going to talk specifically about sports. So I realized that not everyone plays sports. So guys, you need to include this in your preparation. Be ready to talk or write about anything that IELTS might give you. So choose a sport that you're even slightly interested in. Just read 1 or 2 news articles about a local team, okay? Or a team that exists in the city you want to live in. I love that idea. So choose a team, read 2 news articles about them, draw out the vocabulary to describe them, and then practice using it yourself, right? Make it a part 2 practice. Talk for 2 minutes about this team or a specific game that they recently played. Okay, but I'm going to give you some vocabulary today that I got from a news article about my favorite team, the Portland Timbers. So in the States, we do have professional soccer. You might not know that. It's the MLS, Major League Soccer. And the Timbers in Portland are the best team, of course, in my view, but they haven't been doing so hot lately. So we can use that. Haven't been doing so hot. That means they're not doing that well. So let's get to some phrases that you guys can use in describing a team. First of all, you guys, the vocab is sport specific, of course. So often instead of saying team in soccer, we say club. Instead of saying coach, we say manager. So take note of sport specific vocab for whatever you choose, okay? Now, to describe how they are performing, they were in the top of the standings. They're sort of in the middle of the standings now. I hope they are a championship contender. That means that they have a chance to be in the championships, okay? A contender, they have a chance. However, they have been exhibiting a mediocre performance. Mediocre is a great adjective, you guys, for like not quite average, a little bit disappointing. Mediocre. Great. You can use that all over your speaking exam, guys, and writing. It is formal. Okay. Now, you can also say they're struggling on the road. On the road means when they're playing games in other cities. Otherwise, they're struggling at home. That means in their home city. All right. Sport specific, we talk about shots on goal. The number of times they actually shot the ball at the goal. Didn't make it. Shots on goal. We also talk about hitting the back of the net. Okay. I love this. I grew up playing soccer. So, yeah, if they manage to score a goal, right, you can say, yep, they found the back of the net or they hit the back of the net. Okay. Instead of saying they scored. All right. Also, what happens sometimes, right? A player gets in trouble, they get a red card, they get sent off. That means that that team is playing a man down. Playing a man down. So instead of 11 players, they have 10. All right. And sports fans always talk about the ref. We never say referee. We say ref. And if your team's losing, you can blame it on the ref, right? So I always say, like, that ref is biased. It means he's biased. He likes the other team, not ours. So we're getting bad calls. Okay. If your team is doing well, you can describe them as having a noteworthy performance. That means they did well. So a lot of these phrases today, guys, you can use to describe a lot of sports, but some of them are soccer or football specific. So even if you are a fan of a team, you might not read about them in English or watch the game with English commentary. So I encourage you to branch out. Whatever your interests are, try them out in English, because your interests, you can talk about these on the exam, but you have to have the English vocabulary, not just the first language vocabulary. So that can be your assignment for the weekend, you guys. Choose a team, choose a sport, do some research, get into it. All right, if you want a complete system of strategies guaranteed to raise your score on your next IELTS exam, go to allearsenglish.com/KEYS. Okay, guys, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your day.